Hey guys, it's me, Jess. Hopefully you can hear me. I can't tell if my microphone is on and working or not. I think it should be. If you guys cannot hear me, let me know. Last week we had a little bit of audio trouble. So I'm kind of trying to adjust things and make sure everything is working okay, but hopefully you guys are able to hear me. Um, I really hope that we're not having problems. The good news is I did order a new microphone and like a new setup for everything. So all of that should be arriving sometime this week. But we'll see what happens. Hi to everyone who has said hello. Ebag, Linda, Anna, Danielle, Amy, Marcy. Hi guys. You can hear fine. Okay, yay. Hi Christine. Mic is working great. Okay, I don't know what was happening last week. Literally have not changed a thing. I don't know. So up top there, you can see the My Favorite Things sketch challenge for this week. I have been feeling a little bit creatively unmotivated, uninspired, and so the card challenges and the sketch challenges are really helping me to keep creating, even though I'm kind of feeling like I'm in a slump. It gives me a starting point, and it just kind of lets me, I don't know, feel like I can still make something even though I don't have to just start from scratch. I can hear you much better. Valencia says it's super low though. Is it quiet for anyone else? I'm not sure. I could try turning up. Me too. It's quiet for you as well? Or you've been in a slump? Does that help at all? I turned up. This pandemic is a slump, agreed. It is definitely making things difficult. I'm not sure if that made anything any louder. I turned up my actual like speaker computer volume. I don't think that should make a difference, but I don't know. Let me know. I can keep trying to tweak things and modify them as we go, and I'll try to keep my microphone turned towards me. It kind of has a mind of its own, so sometimes I don't know. You can hear me fine? Okay, cool. All right. What we're going to do is we're going to make a card like that. I'm not exactly sure how it's all going to come. Yeah, it's quiet. I had to turn my volume all the way up. Oh no. All right, hold on. Does this make a difference? Does this make me any louder than I was before? Or not? I don't know if that's actually changing anything. I can't tell. Cuz I can't hear myself, so I don't know what it sounds like. I don't know if that made a difference or not, if that made me louder or the same. The sound is better. Okay. Yay! All right, I'll keep it like that then. All right, I do have my craft mat, which has certainly seen better days. It is ripped and stained, and it's had a hard life, but it's been well loved. I'm going to plop this down on my desk here. Going to try to kind of slide it underneath these ink pads. These are the Distress Oxides that I pulled out to kind of get started and just try things today. Perfect for you. Okay, good. Yay! Thanks, you guys. Hi, Naomi. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to be creating that little fishtail banner first. So what I wanted to do is start down at the bottom with maybe like some dirt sort of colors, and then go up, make my grass, and then come down from the top doing a sky so that I can create almost like an isolated little scene within this little strip panel that we're going to cut down. So I'm going to end up cutting the entire strip, or ink blending the entire strip, and then we will be trimming it down and then turning it into a banner. Did you see the new oxide color? I did. I already ordered it, but I haven't gotten it yet. I'm really excited about it. I had a long weekend and really wanted to craft, but couldn't think of anything I wanted to do. I feel that. I know I have really been struggling to make things lately. Part of it is because my room is so messy. I don't know if you guys can tell from behind me, but my room is a disaster. And I think that is part of the problem because when my room is messy, I just can't get inspired to create easily. It's very difficult for me to be inspired and get creative when things are not neat. For some reason, for me, when everything is neat and organized, I do a lot better and I have an easier time coming up with ideas. And I don't really know why that is, but maybe it has to do with me having anxiety, or I don't know. I couldn't tell you. But We're all different, I guess. We all have our own ways of dealing with things. So I started out with brushed corduroy, and now I'm using gathered twigs. These are just some nice sort of complementary, or I don't want to say complementary because I think that is an art term that does not mean what I want it to mean here. But basically they complement each other well, as in these colors go nicely together. That's what I mean. They go nicely together. They're not so different that, you know, you can't blend them well. I think this looks really nice to kind of fade it, you know, from the darker color at the bottom to a lighter color at the top. I really like the way that that looks. You guys are excited for the new color too, and mine that looks just like Linda's. Oh my gosh. Well, I'm glad I'm not alone because, you know, it's been a rough life for this little mat, but it's served me well. What's up, Trooper? How's it going? I hope you're having a good day. All right, we're gonna turn this into some grass over top here. It's not going to blend super well, obviously, because this is a green and we're trying to blend it into a nice light brown here, but it will be all right. And probably what I will end up doing is adding in some texture for this with some alcohol marker or some sort of marker. That way we have a little bit of interest in the grass and the dirt as well. And I might even go over this little section with a little bit of the first color, which was the brushed corduroy, just to kind of help it transition a little bit better. I'm going to have to grab one more ink blending tool as well. See how we do with our ink blending. All right, so this one is Tumbled Glass. This is a very, very light blue. I should have thought of that. I'm not good at cleaning my mat in between, so now I've got yucky, weird colors at the top of my sky, but hey, skies are not generally perfectly blue, so I think we'll be okay. I'm trying to let go and do a better job at just kind of rolling with it and not feeling the need to be so perfect with everything, because that just adds so much pressure that we just don't need. So you can see I'm leaving this little white gap here where the colors sort of just fade into nothing, because I think that that looks really good for a horizon. If you don't like the way that that looks, you can always just blend the colors right together, and that's fine as well. Let's grab our last color here, and we're going to darken up our sky just a little bit. This one is Faded Jeans, and we're just going to come in at the top. I don't want to add too much because I don't want our whole background to be like really dark blue here. I'm not going to add any more ink to that. So I'm just going to start off with what I had to begin with and work at softening the edges. I'm just doing a really light amount of pressure right here. Hey, Tristan, how's it going? How you doing today? I hope you're doing really well. I can't wait to hang out and play some games later. For anybody who doesn't know, I also have a Twitch channel where I play video games. If you guys ever want to come and hang out with me, it's a fun time over there. All right, so that helps it kind of give the clouds a little bit of texture, and I don't think perfect ink blending is always necessary. I know a lot of people kind of, I don't know, I feel like they put a lot of pressure on themselves to have perfectly smooth ink blending, but I think sometimes stuff like this really makes a big difference in adding like character and personality to your cards, because it just looks real nice. I like it a lot. All right, so I went over this little area here with a little bit of the lighter color. Once that dries, it won't have quite so much of that shiny look on it. What's up, Rodolfo? How's it going? Super fun time. Heck yeah. All right, so we've got this. Now I'm wondering, I'm kind of trying to decide if I want to do any water splattering on it, or if I kind of want to just leave it as it is. It does look pretty nice when with its the smooth sort of look, but we could definitely add, I don't know. Let's trim it down first and then see what we think about it. Maybe once we add the details to the background and all that, I won't feel the need to kind of change it so much or add so much to it. Let me get my paper trimmer out. I I gotta stop storing this under my desk. We do have a good time on Twitch. It's such a fun time. Okay, so I think what I'm gonna do, by the way, was I supposed to get a notification about the tier 2 stream? Because I didn't, so I don't know if you did. I did! Oh no! Okay, so Anna didn't get a notification either, and I literally did the whole stream by myself. And I was like, I don't know where everybody is. So you should be able to go back and watch it. Although it's just me like talking. I mean, obviously I crafted too, but there wasn't anybody there hanging out with me. But so you should be able to go back and watch it. But next time, I think what I'm going to do is try to post a link to it on the community tab so that you guys can click into it, because I don't understand why it wouldn't have sent out notifications like it should have, but Anna didn't get one either, so that may be the problem. I don't really know how large to make this. I know, I was so sad because I was like, Rodolfo said he was going to be there. I was like, I wonder what happened. I hope everything's okay. All right, so we've got 2, so we could technically make 2 cards, you guys, if we wanted. Or we could use the other one for another card. Maybe that's what we'll do. Maybe we'll do one way, and then the other one will kind of change up and do something else. But so basically, what I'm gonna do is go. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna kind of cheat. Hold on. I'm gonna cheat. What I'm gonna do is put this at 1 inch, because I know that this is 2 inches, and this is 4 1/4. What I'm gonna do is let's see. This will make it so that my cutting and all of that is even. What is happening here? That should be good. Okay. I don't want to cut it up too high because then my fishtail banner will look a little weird. And honestly, I might have cut it up too high already, but we'll see. I'm living on the edge. I'm not measuring anything. I'm just sort of flying by the seat of my pants, you guys. It's what I do best when I'm crafting. There we go. I think that worked out nice. All right, so now we have our little banner, just like the image up top. This one I'm going to leave for now in case we decide to do something else with it. But now we've got our cute little scene that we can build upon. What I was thinking is we could use either the cute little gnomes, or I've been dying to use this set as well, which has all of like the adventure stuff on it. Just throwing animal rules away. Yes. Because I don't know. This little guy is just so stinking cute. I absolutely love it. I don't know. These characters are just adorable. Let's do this. Okay, what do we have? Look, it's my best friend. Nobody heard that, right? I'd search anywhere for you. Gnomes. You've got the gnome set? Oh my gosh. I love this. This is so cute too. Maybe we can use one for each. I don't know yet. Oh, the Animal Crossing set. I know. Doesn't it look like Animal Crossing? It really does. So we've got this cute little girl. They do look like Animal Crossing. It's true. Maybe what we can do is stamp out a few of the images and then kind of figure out what we can do to mix and match things. And we'll probably end up creating 2 cards. I'm not really sure yet. So what I'm going to do is grab an extra sheet of cardstock to do my stamping on. I'm going to start with some images from this one, and then we'll see if we can mix and match. I think I really... Okay, do I want to use the little girl or the little boy? I think the little boy, because I think with the sketch, the way it has the 3 stripes, I think, where am I going? That the little boy would look cute over on the side here, kind of overlapping this and the stripes. You know what I mean? So he's kind of like tying the 2 pieces together like that. And then I don't know what I'm going to do about the stripes. We'll have to figure that out. I don't know what that's going to look like yet. So let's use the little boy. And then possibly, I'm not sure about the little sign. The mountains are super cute. I'm just going to kind of grab a few things that I think we might be able to kind of build up our scene with. So like these little leaves or bushes and stuff are really cute. And maybe the tent. I don't know. We'll see. We've got room on the paper, so we might as well. And I think what I'm going to do to make sure I get really nice stamped images is I'm just going to pop this into my stamp positioner, my mini MISTI, and I'm going to stamp all of these together at once so that when, or if I don't get a perfectly stamped image, I can just go ahead and stamp them all again together. I think that will just be easier. So we're just going to plop that right on top, like so. And I'm going to put this little bar magnet over here, so it's kind of out of the way. I'm going to move this down just a little bit, just so we have a little more room up there at the top. Close the door, and that makes the clear stamps stick to the door here. And now I can just reposition my paper, make sure it's not going anywhere. And I'm going to use this Ink on 3 Blackout ink. Heck yes. I'm going to go ahead and apply ink to all of the stamps. I haven't used these yet, so we'll see how they stamp. I did not condition them or anything. Hi, Veronica. How's it going? I haven't seen you in a while. I'm so happy you're here. I hope you're doing well. We are making a card for the My Favorite Things sketch challenge, which is right up top there. And we are doing like a little scene card, but the scene is sort of contained in the little panel. I liked that sort of feeling, so here we go. So are these cards for someone or something specific or just for fun? Like, are you doing this for Hallmark? No. I just make cards because I like to make cards, and I used to, before crazy things happened, sometimes I would sell them at like craft fairs, like craft shows. I would go and set up a little stand, and I'd have like my whole little display set up, and I would sell them there. I do make cards for people, like to send out, like for example, Kira and Kirsten that we hang out with over on Twitch. I sent them both birthday cards because they sent me their address, and so I sent them both birthday cards. But yeah, I don't know. I send cards to friends and family sometimes, but yeah, I just do it because I like it, and sometimes I'm making them for design teams. So I'm on a few different design teams where they send me supplies and then I create cards with them. But I have been trying to kind of scale back my design team commitments lately because I've been finding that I don't enjoy doing that sort of work as much as I used to. I used to really, really love like seeking out design team work for companies that I really liked. And I had a really good time doing that. And I felt really rewarded, and I don't know, it felt like it was very rewarding to me to do that work. But the longer I was doing it, the more kind of like creatively stifled I felt. And I felt like the deadlines were really hurting my ability to be creative. And so I more and more have been sort of letting go of my commitments. And I haven't been working on those quite so much. I think I'm only on 2 teams now. And there were times when I was on like 5 or 6 at once. And now I'm only on the Trinity stamps design team and Simon Hurley. And I have let go of all of my other commitments just because I wasn't enjoying it. Not because I didn't like the companies, but like I just didn't, I was overworking myself. I didn't have time to do all the things that I needed to be doing. And I'm starting to feel better finally about my creative work. I don't know. I feel like I'm able to be a little more creative than I was feeling before. I was feeling too overwhelmed, and it was too much work. And not enough things that I wanted to do. So it would be like, oh yeah, I had this really cool idea for a card and I really wanted to do that, but then I couldn't do it because I had to do all my other obligations. And then when I was done with those, I didn't have time to do the things that I wanted to do. And even though I loved the companies, it was still work. So now what I've kind of been leaning more towards is sort of like guest design work. So I take on projects when I have a time or when I feel like I can. And if I don't have time or I don't feel like I can, I just don't. And that's been really working well for me because then I can still work with the companies, but I don't have like, oh, every single month I have to do this many projects. And it's been a lot less stressful as I've taken off those commitments and requirements. So I think that is going to be a big help for me. Obligations take the fun out of things sometimes. Yes. Crafting is supposed to be fun. That's why I stopped selling my crafts. Yes. Yes. I totally feel that. But on the same note, I have hundreds and hundreds of cards that I would love to sell, but like I was doing it on Etsy. And that got to the point where I was like, I can't do this anymore. This is crazy. Like all the listings and trying to keep up with, you know, oh, I have to list this or this listing expired or this thing sold. And I didn't mind like packing up the orders or taking the orders to the post office. That was fun because I felt like I could see like, hey, I'm actually making money. This is great. My hobby is helping to pay for itself. But it was the listings that I didn't like. You had to sit there and like make sure you had the right pictures for all the listings and the all of the tiny details that you had to put in. It was just so time consuming to do it. And it would not be so bad if I sold the same thing over and over again. But because every single card was different, I had to start over every single time. And it was miserable. So I've been trying to get myself back in a mood to start doing listings on Etsy again because I would really, really love to be able to make some money selling the cards that I have. Because, I mean, I've spent so much time and energy. I mean, I would love to, you know, be able to put that back into my hobby and, you know, be able to create more with that money. And also for my family, because we're trying to, you know, we're trying to have our own like sustainable food here at home. We've got a garden going. We're like growing food in our backyard, which is crazy. I don't know. It's nice, but it's kind of a lot, you know. All right, I'm just using some alcohol markers here. I know I've just been blabbing for a long time. Oh, Rodolfo says it's the same for gaming. Yes, I 100% agree with that. Because sometimes, like, if I put too much strain on myself for streaming on Twitch, I get really burnt out, and then I don't want to do it. Okay, that's weird that this color seems so dark. I'm not doing any fancy coloring here, by the way, you guys. Like, this is like really, really basic. I'm just trying to add a little bit of interest. Some of these images are a little small, so I'm not going to go crazy trying to make them like perfectly blended and all of that, but just enough so that they look like I tried. And they have a little bit of dimension, a little bit of added interest. Which die cutting machine do you have? I'm considering either the Gemini Junior or the Platinum 6. I would love to have the Platinum 6, but I don't have it. I have a Gemini Junior, but I'm going to be honest, I used it like twice and it's sitting on a table over there. I don't have like any connection with this company at all, but this is the one that I have been using because it's so easy to like get it on and off my desk. This is a, Diamond Press Platinum. No, I'm reading your message. Diamond Press Marquee is the name of this one. And it's like really light and you can just move it around. And it has a folder based system. So you don't have a bunch of different plates. It's just, it's like a folder that opens and you just put the die and your paper inside and then you run it through. That's what I've been using because, it's just so easy to like pick up and move around. Before that, I was using Cuttlebug, and I really liked that, but they're not making plates for it anymore. I think they've discontinued the machine, so I was kind of in the market and looking for something to take its place, and that's when I got the Gemini Junior, but It's not that it's a bad machine. I just found it to be annoying that I had to keep it plugged in, and like it sounded like a garbage disposal, which was very annoying for when I was doing videos like this when I was live. Um, and it just took up so much space on my desk, and it wasn't easy to like move because I have to do the filming and stuff. Like if I didn't have filming, I might use it a lot more. But because I need this space on my desk, it wasn't I don't know. It doesn't work super great for my space, but I think it's a great die cut machine. There's literally nothing wrong with it. I just why does this seem so dark? DG3, DG4, I don't know. This DG3 seems really dark compared even to like where I was using the DG4 before. It's weird. So you want the Spellbinders Platinum 6? I do. I really like the Spellbinders Platinum 6. I've used it before. I don't own it, but I have used it. I used it at Creativation this past year, and some of my friends have it, and it's really good. I really like it. If you're looking for something that has the smaller footprint, definitely go with the 6 instead of just the Platinum, because obviously that's much bigger. If you want to cut large things, I mean, the Platinum is nice, but the Platinum 6 is just a smaller version. It's like the same machine, but smaller. But yeah, it cuts really well, the intricate dies. Obviously, Spellbinders is known for having really intricate and delicate dies, and it cuts those very well. Like my Cuttlebug does not cut intricate dies well. I have to run it through like 27 times, and it's a nightmare, to be honest. I don't like that at all. So let's see, BT3. I'm just using a few different like blue turquoise colors here, and I'm going to be using those to color the tent in. For anyone who is not familiar with the markers that I'm using, these ones are the Spectrum Noir alcohol markers called the Classique markers. And these ones are, they're alcohol based. They're similar to a Copic as far as like ink formula goes, but they're different in that these ones have a bullet tip and a chisel tip. Whereas the Copic Sketch, for example, has a brush tip and a chisel tip. So it kind of just depends on what you're going for. But I like the ink formula of these. They do blend very well. And they are much better than the previous marker that Spectrum Noir had put out, which was just like the Spectrum Noir coloring system. But yeah, you can tell the difference in the ink formula. It's much better. It's much improved. Can I use other dyes besides Spellbinders? Yeah, of course. Yep. As long as they are the thin dyes, the thin metal dyes, you can use any brand of those and they will work fine. But yeah, you don't have to just use Spellbinders for sure. All right, I'm just doing some basic coloring here. I'm just going to leave a little highlighted area in the center there, so that it looks like the color is a little bit lighter. So I'll just be coming in with the darker color on the top and the bottom there. And I'm going to do the same here. Where do I want my highlight to be for that then? Maybe I'll kind of just like that and kind of do the same over here. I'm really not an expert colorist, you guys. I do my best, but I'm not, I don't know. I don't know everything there is to know for sure. This one is BT8. I started with BT3 and then BT5. I probably should have used BT7 right here instead of BT8, but this was the first one that I grabbed. So here we are. And I just go each color just a little bit less far up than I went with the previous color. And that allows those colors to blend and then also gives you that darker appearance up towards, you know, the top or wherever your darker area concentrate is supposed to be. And then each color I get progressively smaller with where I'm putting that ink. Then finally I go over it with the lightest color and I blend it all together. Now when I color with my Copics, I do tend to do this a different way When I color with Copics, I generally start with my darkest color first and put in the shadows. And then I go progressively lighter with each color. But for whatever reason, when I color with this Spectrum Noir markers, I like to do it this way, where I'm putting the lightest color down first. For some reason, that just seems to work better. I don't know. I think it's personal preference, though. All right, and then we're going to go back over that with the BT3 and just sort of kind of blend everything together so you don't have those harsh lines or really visible streak marks. And once the ink dries, it does kind of dry back or lighten a little bit. So it seems kind of intense at first, but that color will sort of fade just a little bit once they start to dry. All right, we're almost done with the coloring over here, and then we're going to move on. What are we going to do? What are we going to color? Let's do our sign next, and then we will, yeah, the sign's going to be cute. And then we'll do our little boy. He's so cute. Oh yeah, I kind of forgot that we also have to color the doors. As far as coloring for those, let's see. I'm trying to keep in mind our color palette over here is a little more neutral. And, but you know what? I think that makes it a little bit more fun. Let's do, we're going to do some yellow. I'm going to combine some yellow here for our tent. I don't know why, but I think that will help kind of brighten up the card a little bit, and it'll be real cute. And why not? Who doesn't want a turquoise and yellow tent? Oh my goodness. I love it. It's so cute. All right, we're going to do like that. And I'm just going to color this whole side actually, and then our highlight will be up here like that, and then I'm just going to put the highlight in the middle of the tent over here. This is looking so cute. Oh, thank you. And I think I want to use something a little bit darker, so I think I'm going to go with, whoops, look at me throwing markers everywhere. I'm going to go in with GY, which is a golden yellow, 3, GY3, and use that for the darker areas, like over here. This is going to be my darkest color, like so. And again, this just gives it a little bit more depth and dimension and kind of helps it you know, have the colors look a little bit more interesting and exciting. Won't be able to lose such a bright tent. That's what I was thinking too. You won't be hard to find. All right, we're gonna go ahead and blend that out. Woohoo. So stinking cute. Oh my gosh, I love it. Okay. And then let's do our wood. I think I'm gonna need the gray again, but I think I'm just gonna go with just a touch of gray on the mountains here for the snow, and then just leave it like that. And then we're going to do the sign. So I think, what do I want to do here? Let's do, oh, you know what? I think this one's running out. Love those two colors together. Yay. I think they look so cute. We're going to start out with some tan. This is TN3. It's called Apricot. Apricot? What do you guys say? Apricot? Sometimes I find that I've gone my whole life and never felt like I actually learned how to pronounce certain words. And then I feel awkward saying them. I should probably get over that, but you know, here we are. I'd be interested to know what you guys say. I think most people probably say apricot, although I don't know. I mean, it's not like an ape. It's an apricot. I don't know, you guys. I got nothing. I don't know. All right, let's do TN5 and TN7. We're just going to keep it with this family for now. Sometimes I do like to go in with kind of like a golden sort of color and add that. But I don't know. We're gonna see how this looks. I'm kind of trying to add in some. You say apricot. Okay. I'm going to try to add in some darker colors, sort of like striations or variation in the color, kind of where these lines already are. And then that will kind of help make it look more like wood, I think. We'll see what happens. I don't really know. That's going to have a shadow there, shadow here. Okay. And then we're going to go in with TN7. And here. So I'm going to try to stay kind of within those areas that I had already colored, just to kind of keep it, you know, the darker areas towards the center of those. And then it kind of helps it look sort of more like it fades out a little bit. What's up, Roberta? How's it going? I hope you're doing really well. And then I think what I'm going to do is go in with that golden yellow color, actually. I might be about to ruin this, but we could always stamp and color another one if we needed to. Oh, no, I kind of love it. Hold on. Oh, my gosh, that's so cute. Okay, so it kind of like brightened it up a little bit and made it more of a warm wood color over top of those more muted browns. And I'm here for that. That looks cute. I like it. I like it a lot. And I don't want it to get too dark because I may want to stamp over that with some of the cute little sentiments here. They have like you, me, happy birthday, this way, adventure, all that. So we should probably be able to do that. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a break from coloring for a second, and I'm going to start cutting some of these images out, because then I know my hand will need a break, and then we can go back to coloring for a little bit, and hopefully my hand will be recovered by then from the fussy cutting motion. But yeah, how are your guys' days going? Are you guys having a good Monday so far? I know it's the start to the week, but hopefully it's going well. I'm really excited to eat some dinner soon. I'm not going to lie. Pretty excited about that. Doing good. Making cards. Check out the end of summer hop, September 22nd. Ooh. Is it a video hop or an Instagram hop? I have not really been doing any hops lately, and I probably should, but I have not been. For anybody who does not know what a card hop is, or a hop in general, is basically where you participate with other people doing the same thing. So like for a card making hop, for example, it could be on Instagram or like on YouTube as videos. But either way, everyone makes a card and then they share it all on the same day, and one person links to the next person, and then they link to the next person, and so on. And then the last person links to the first person. So then it creates a circle, and so the hop just, you know, it goes full circle. And you can go through and check out everyone, and then you can basically like find new people to follow that you may not have already known about, and then obviously get inspiration for, a lot of times the hops will have themes. Yours will be on Instagram. That's awesome. I can't wait to see it. You're working while watching. Oh my gosh, I totally understand. I like to watch other things while I am crafting. Sometimes it's a show. Sometimes it's like somebody playing video games on Twitch. Sometimes it's somebody making cards or card videos that have been pre-recorded. It kind of just depends on my mood. But yeah, this one is tag driven. Ooh, cool. I haven't made tags in a while. I've actually been thinking about getting in and making some more tags because, I don't know, I've just been feeling the calling lately. Like I need to create some. All right. Oh my gosh, this is going to be so cute, you guys. Look at it. I'm so excited. Just for giggles, I kind of want to start laying this out on a card base just to see kind of what it's going to look like. And we are going to have those stripes underneath as well. Ooh, we're going to need to cut off a little bit of the top, I think. We'll have to cut off a little bit of the sky. Or else we could try to make the dirt part a little bit shorter. Maybe. I don't know. We'll see. All right, there we go. I like the idea. Yeah, it's really fun. The year is flying by. Thank goodness for that. Yeah, I've been feeling kind of torn about it, actually. That I feel like this year is going by extremely quickly. And really, a lot lately, I have been feeling the passage of time a lot more in my life. And I get up and I'm like, oh my gosh, how is it already September tomorrow? You know, where did this whole year go? And because, you know, in the day seems so long, but the years are so short. And I feel that with my kids a lot, that it's very difficult because the days can be so long. And then, you know, before you know it, like my oldest just turned 6 at the end of July, and then my little one is about to be 4 at the beginning of October. So it's just, I don't know, it's a lot. It's a lot, and it makes me sad and happy all at once because I'm seeing them grow up, but then, you know, also the precious time that we have at home is going by so quickly. And then I don't know if everyone knows, but we had a loss 2 years ago. We had a son that was stillborn. And so then every milestone that we hit with our older children is kind of like a reminder of him being gone. And that makes it hard, you know, for time to just keep going. And yeah, I don't know. It just is a lot sometimes to think. And obviously I'm getting older. And then there's those thoughts about, I know I'm still very young, all things considered. But I'll be 32 this year, and like I've already started feeling like I'm running out of time, which I know is silly, but I mean, the thoughts are there, you know. So then I feel like I really need to try to, make the most of life and do all I can while I still have the time and the energy and I don't know. I'm getting really philosophical over here, you guys. I don't know. Someone stop me. Let's change the subject. This is getting a little too heavy for me right now. Don't make me cry on stream. Not that any of you guys brought this up, but, just chain of thoughts when you have to keep talking. And there's no one, like, giving you actual verbal, like, conversation, you know? Like, reading the chat is so different than talking face to face. I kind of wish sometimes that we were able to have like more kind of like a Zoom meeting so that I could actually talk to you guys as well. Mine have moved away, spreading their wings. Yeah, I can't, it's so hard to even think about that. And I know, obviously, I'm an adult. My mom had to let us go and grow up and do our own things, but I think it's just hard because the world is so crazy, you know? Like, this world is so different than the world I grew up in and, you know, that our parents before us grew up in. And I feel like it's not as safe a place as it used to be, or at least we just know more than we used to. Maybe it has always been kind of like this, but I don't know. Anyway, the point is, it just seems, maybe I'm just a overprotective parent or something, but it just seems like when I was growing up, there wasn't so much worry about all the crazy things that could happen. It's nice to see you're human. I am not a robot, I promise. Not just this super epic content creator. There's a human back. Oh my God, stop it. I was just thinking the other day about how I've been like totally slacking on my content creation. That I really need to get back in. I used to publish way more videos and I haven't had the energy to do it lately. And so I want to get back into, you know, doing more of that, but also, I really want to do some different kinds of content, like digital drawing and, just things that, oh my gosh, I'm just sort of like putting this stuff in here and this is actually looking super cute just like that. Like, can we just take a second and look, because I feel like this looks so cute. just sort of like popping out like that. I don't know about you guys, but I like it. It looks so cute. Cherish the time now. It goes fast with the Littles Media has broadcasted that we don't have it. Yeah. Yes, exactly. I agree with that. Yeah. All right, let's go ahead and get this little guy colored up. Oh my gosh. My desk is like such a mess right now. Sorry that you guys have to look at this. It stresses me out looking at it on the camera. Okay, so our little boy, I think I'm going to color him with brown hair because my little guys have brown hair, although my little one has a little bit of a like dirty blonde sort of with the touch of red hair in it. How do I want to make him look? What is going on? I just got this Fitbit. It's yelling at me. I have a new Fitbit, you guys, and it's like, would you like to stand up? Rude. Rude. This little Fitbit is going to get a talking to. I think I'm going to actually go ahead and color his shirt like a coordinating color with the tent. I know maybe that's silly. I don't know, but I think it'll be cute. And I'm not even going to try to, shade much here, like at all. I might not even bother shading anything except maybe his face and his hair, but like the pants and stuff, I'm not going to worry about that at all. Yeah, my phone is not being very friendly to me right now, or my Fitbit. I'm not a fan of all that. All right, so we're going to go ahead and color the little backpack. I'm just going to do brown, which don't tell anyone, but it matches the sign. I'm going to do some little khaki shorts, like a lighter tan sort of color, because I feel like that would be so cute on a little adventurer. All right, and then what are we going to do? Let's do a darker brown for the boots. Are these boots? I don't know. I'm going to say they're boots. Let's just color them brown. Like it could have been shoes with socks sticking up maybe, but I'm going to go with boots. I'm also going to color the pockets darker and the little band at the bottom a little bit darker. But other than that, I'm going to kind of just leave it as is. I don't want to get too crazy. Aggressive Fitbit. I know, right? How rude. Like, I'm very busy creating content here, okay? No need to be rude. Anyway, I won't lie. That's about what I thought you do. And I love it. Oh my gosh. I love you. All right, we're just going to go ahead and color him in. This is a perfect time, though, to practice doing representation in your card making. I'm making this one look kind of like My Little Boy's, but this would be an amazing time to create some darker skinned characters on our card fronts and then give them some hair that has texture and, you know, lets them have their representation in our cards as well. That's the reminder to walk. Comes with the 50-minute mark of hours used schedule, and you can change it in the app. Oh, dang. Or phone apps that go off asking if you're still sleeping. Oh, no. That's so rude. Like, if I am still sleeping, I certainly don't want you waking me up to ask me. Sheesh. Thanks, but no thanks. Oh my gosh, this technology these days. All right, we're good there, good there. All right, GB2, and then let's do I have a GB3? I'm sure I do. GB3, just to add a little bit more of the darker color around the edges here. And this color looks a little weird and probably will look a little weird until I give him some hair. Once he has hair, the color will look more natural. It won't look so weird. I feel like it looks a little weird right now. Okay, so we've got our little boy. Let me color the inside of his mouth, especially when I'm sleeping. Oh my God. I'm going to use this black marker here to color inside his mouth. And then a little red for the tongue. Let's just use DR3. I'm going to put just a little hint of red. I don't think you'll even be able to tell it's red, really. And then color. Let's try some, I'm going to try some EB markers. These are like earth brown, but I'm going to try it for hair and see what happens. Who knows? This is EB1. This will be my older son. He has darker hair, kind of like mine. All right, I'm nervous about I'm going to move this because I keep nudging it and I'm feeling a little nervous about it being right there. So I'm just going around the little loops first. I like to go around the edges first and then do the center coloring because I'm a little sloppy, and taking that little bit of care at the beginning helps me stay in the lines. You know, got to do what you can, right? All right, this one is EB3. Do you do invite cards, like wedding invitations? Yeah, I have. I don't do them quite as much just because I don't have very many requests for them, but I have done them just depending on what people are looking for. But yeah. Yep. All right, we're going to do a little bit coming kind of from the excuse me though, are you telling me something? Are you going to get married? Is there something I need to know? Don't leave me hanging, I'm just saying. All right, I'm trying to kind of like create a hairline, if you will. I don't know. I feel like I'm going to sneeze. Jess, are you going to celebrate Spectrum Noir coloring thing? Oh, participating, not celebrating. No, I'm not. Well, I don't know anything about it. I stopped designing for them a couple months ago. I started out just asking like, hey, can I take a break for a while? And because I had too much on my plate, like I was talking about before. I just had too much going on. So I asked if I could take a break, and then I just never got back into it. And so eventually I just was like, okay, well, it's time to just say goodbye since I'm not, and I've still been using the products the whole time. Like, so, I mean, it's not really much different than if I were on the team still, but I just haven't been officially creating for them. And honestly, it's felt a lot better just because that then gives me more freedom, I guess, to just kind of do what I want. Oh my gosh, his hair is so cute. Look at him. It's so cute. Would you want to do ours? Rodolfo, oh my gosh, I didn't know. I thought you knew we've been engaged for 5 years. I did not know that. No, I didn't. Well, congrats. Belated. I didn't know that. I knew that you guys were together, but I didn't know that you were engaged. That's freaking awesome. Excuse my freaking language. That's amazing. Yeah, well, let's chat and see what you want to do, and we'll figure it out. That would be amazing. I don't know. I'm so excited. My heart is so happy right now. Oh my gosh. That's so cute. Together 6, engaged 5. That's so cool. I love it. I love you both. So it's so sweet. Yeah, we'll definitely have to talk about it and, you know, see what we can do. Yay! I'm so excited. Congratulations. Wait, 18 years like a friend of mine? Holy moly. Andrew and I are the opposite. So Andrew and I were dating for 9 months before we got married. Not even engaged, married. We were married for 1 day less, or I'm sorry, we were engaged for 1 day less than a month. But I mean, when you know, you know. I don't know. We've been married almost 7 years now, and we're doing really well. Figured I should change the subject to something a little lighter. Yes, that made my heart really happy. Sorry, I'm like trying to cut this out, and it kind of takes a lot of attention, but good Lord. Figured 7 is my favorite number, so I want to do it before we get to 7 years, which is in June. Oh my gosh, that's so cool. Ah, oh, I'm so happy for you guys. When you know, you know. Yep. We were, I was typing that as you said it. Oh my gosh, that's hilarious. Yeah, sometimes you just don't need to spend the extra time. And sometimes you spend the extra time even though you don't need to. It just depends on situations. But I haven't regretted it. So I think we made a good decision even though it was a really fast decision. But we are happy and we have beautiful children and, you know. Oh my gosh, look at him. Why is he so stinking cute, you guys? Okay, so here we are. We've got our little scene. I do want to go ahead and try to kind of like figure out where everything is going to go. But at the same time, we do also still need to put in those, here we go. Those little, I wonder if we can do this where like the mountains kind of pop up from behind him. Like so. Like I don't want the bottom of the mountain to be showing, but I kind of want him. And we're going to have to probably raise this up a little bit, but yeah. Okay. Whew. So essentially this is what our little design is going to look like. Some close variety of this. We're going to, obviously things won't be like crooked and whatever, but that's going to be like he's at his little campsite and adventure is calling and all of that. And then the only thing we need to figure out is the stripes in the background. I don't honestly know what color we should use and if they should all be the same. It kind of pains me to have to put little things behind. I know that I'm supposed to be following this card sketch, but I mean, I'll do it, but I'm not that happy about it. All right, what we could do is use washi tape. We could use washi tape. That would be easiest, probably. I have these varieties. So we have yellow, like what is on our tent, although it is also, hold on. One moment. I just want to see kind of what this will look like. Because it doesn't really matter too much, to be honest, about this card base, because it's just a card base. Big yellow stripes, smaller blue stripes, or like, logs could be really cute, not gonna lie. That's actually a cool idea. This card base doesn't matter, so it's okay if, you know, if it doesn't completely like match up and all that. All right, so these are supposed to be, let's see. I'm just going to cut off the end of this one. What about grass strips for one? Maybe. All right, hold on. This one's going to be harder because I have to cut it up the middle, which means it's probably going to be crooked. I could try cutting it with my paper trimmer, like just put a piece on and then cut it. But just for this, just to see if we like it or not, I'm going to just keep it like this for now. In this, it looks like they're just kind of slightly... I only like this just because it matches the tent, to be honest. Normally, I don't know, this is not really my thing. These kind of... I feel like maybe they should have been slightly higher. And slightly... I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing, you guys. Oh, all right. I don't like the stripes. And it's not that I don't like the patterns. I just don't really like the whole thing, the stripes. We've been married 29 years this year. Oh my gosh. Congratulations, Roberta. That's amazing. All right, let's see. Can I pick this up without dumping everything? Maybe. All right, obviously this looks sloppy. Oh, geez, you can't even see this one if we keep everything where it is. Well, I mean, I guess we could put everything like further down this way maybe, but still the sign is going to be like right over top of... Go behind like so. He can go here. I'm just trying to figure out like kind of how this is going to look. I just feel like it looks too busy. I don't like the stripes. And it's probably because I put way too much stuff on this background scene that we made. You know what I could do? Hold on. Instead of making it actual stripes like that, hold on. I was just thinking, oh, I just ripped, okay, this washi tape is not that great. It's like ripping my background here, or my card base. But what I was just thinking is, what if I did a background stamp instead of, I could do like a cute little background stamp instead of the stripes. Yeah, I feel like the stripes just get lost. But hang tight 1 second. I have some My Favorite Things background stamps that we might be able to use. All right, so we have one that's like romantic script, but could still be cool. We have waves, which again, that could help with the lines, maybe. I don't know. We have mermaid tails. This one is typewriter text. That could be kind of cool. Like that. It's just a bunch of different letters. I have these like painted lines. Those are kind of cute. Could be nice. I don't know how many My Favorite Things ones I have. Oh, I have a lot, apparently. Oh my gosh. It's too bad. We should have used this one. Not gonna lie. You know what? Hold on. Hold on. Do I have over here some, one moment. This background stamp is like really old. It's called In the Wilderness, and it's from My Favorite Things, but I haven't used it in a trillion years. I think I might, because look, you don't have to make it look exactly like the sketch. I think I may honestly just put this background directly on here and stamp it like a tone on tone. So this is going to be brown, and it's going to go on top of the brown. And I think that's just going to be what I'm going to do. I don't think I'm going to do the stripes, to be honest. I don't know. I don't like them. It doesn't have to be perfect. It doesn't have to match exactly. I don't feel like this is inking up very well. And distress oxides usually do. You could mask off strips and do the background stamp and remove the masks so the strips are subtle, but that's true. That's true. I wouldn't be able to do it with like a busy background like this, but like if it was one of the more solid backgrounds, then maybe I could do that and you would be able to tell really well. I'm going to use a paper towel on top of this. You could still use that one, mask off areas. I just think it's too busy. Like it would look weird if we masked off the areas of this one. If we used a different background, it probably would work. But you guys, look. It's so cute. I can't. I'm not even, like, this is just so adorable. Like, excuse me? It's so cute. Eee! Okay, I'm obsessed. I don't even care. It's fine. This is what we're doing. I'll mount it on a card base later. I just don't care. It has the strip. Okay, the only thing that I would consider maybe is like Is this green too meh? We could do, oh wait, here. Sorry, I'm like getting in, that's a good green. Yeah, that's it. That background is so cute. It's so cute. The only thing I'm going to consider is that stamp is perfect. I know. That's way better. It's so cute. Let's do a 1/4 inch. This is going to be smaller than what's shown there, but I'm just going to try it and see what we think. This is a 1/4 inch, oops, and a 1/4 inch. Oops, let me get this down here. 1/4 inch, 1/4 inch, like so. And then this one will be 1/2 inch. I know you guys can't see this very well, sorry. I don't have much room on my desk at the moment. Okay, so there's that. Yeah, 3 behind the banner. Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking. And I might, possibly, I don't know, but I might put a little fishtail on them. All right, so it would be like that. And then this one would go here. And this one here, and then I'll adjust them. Okay, so there's the banners, and then, okay, this needs to shift up a little bit, and then this would go back and back. Ooh, I just feel like it kind of takes away from the design. Like, I don't like it. I don't know. Like, I just feel like it makes it too busy. And that's because we added so much stuff for the scene on top, but like I don't really like it. Obviously this would be chopped off. This would be like this. It's just so busy. The only thing is maybe if we raise the whole thing, like put it up like that. That's the only way that I can see this like kind of working, is if we move everything way up and then kind of have him sort of more up here. What if you remove the mountain? Maybe. But it covers up the line of where the sky meets the ground, and I don't like that. What about the background stamp cut in 3 strips? I mean, we could do that, but the thing is that the background is kind of spread out. So like you won't be able to see it really. I like the idea without the mountain. I can try it. I kind of like the mountain. I thought the mountain was so cute. You think it's better without the mountain? Wait, hold on. 3 very thin strips behind the banner. I like the log idea. Yeah. What if you try to remove the mountains, or a grassy idea for the 3 strips? What about the background stamp? Okay. I think I caught up on everyone's suggestions. If I did this, this would be cut off, like right there. So you're not even going to see them mostly because he's kind of in the way. I don't know. I'm feeling stressed. I hate when this happens. I'm going to be honest. I don't like it up there. Like, I feel like it needs to be down here. Because I like being able to see the ink blending. One could argue that if I put a line underneath, that this could be a stripe, this could be a stripe, and then like one brown stripe of ground. You know what I mean? Could you weave the strips and place them where the colored mountain was? Place the mountain part where your colored mountain. Yeah, I like them moved down. Yeah, I think I like them better like that. Let me decide. Okay, hold on. Let me take a break for a second and decide what I want. I'm going to do this way. It's so cute. All right, what I'm going to do is take this and I'm going to stamp this way on the sign. I'm feeling a little nervous about that. But, you know, living on the edge. I'm going to start here just to stamp it once so I can see what it looks like. It looks like it'll stamp well. This way. All right, I'm inking up. Here we go. Ha! This way. You can't really see it because it's small. But why does it always look so blurry when I get closer? Hello? It like never gets clear. That's so weird. I don't know, but it says this way. Sorry. Apparently my camera's not that great. I thought it was a pretty good one. Good streaming camera anyway. Usually it does the trick. All right, what do we want to do? Adventure this way, or can that fit on the top one? I think it can. Adventure? Yeah. I think I want to do adventure this way. Try to hold this still while I stamp. This makes me nervous. All right, nope, turned out cute. No reason to be nervous. I like it. Okay, that's that. Whew. Okay, let's just try building this up again. See what we can come up with. So we've got adventure this way. And then yeah, I like him. I think I'm just going to say that this and then the line where his ground will be will count as my 3 lines, because I think that that is throwing me off way too much for this to be good, and I'm not happy with it. So that's exactly 2 inches. That's not good. I think I'm just, it doesn't have to be exact. The whole idea of the sketches is you can flip them and turn them and make modifications. Like, they don't have to be exact. I generally like to try to kind of stick to it just so that, you know, you can tell that it was made for the sketch, but I'm not worried about it. I think it's close enough that they'll be able to tell that I made it for the sketch and it'll be fine. So what I'm going to do is go ahead and plop this right onto our background here. I think I'm going to go ahead and put it right there. I think this is so cute. Okay, and then let's see. How do we want to do this? Okay, I liked the shorter one kind of layered up over here. I like the sign being crooked and kind of like hanging off the edge there. And then this was behind like that. I like that a lot. And then I like the mountain. This here, and then this kind of here off the edge. We move the mountain up and kind of back a little bit so that we get, yes. Okay, I think it's cute. I think I'm going to roll with it and just sort of do that. All right, so what I need to do is find my glue, which is probably buried over here somewhere. Somewhere it is. My mountain of stuff on my desk. So what I'm going to try to do is take things out kind of as they're layered on. So I'm going to take out the mountains from the back first, because those are in the back. So we're going to take those out, and then I'm going to try to kind of keep things where they're supposed to go. An easier way to do this, you guys, would totally be to use some, what is that stuff called? Press and seal. Use press and seal and pick up everything at once. Actually, hold on. I'm going to do that. Let me grab some. If I can get over all the things that are on my floor. Okay, literally press and seal, glad press and seal. You just take a little bit like this, rip it off. I literally keep this in my craft room for just such an occasion. I'm going to set it there for just a second while I get everything kind of lined up the way I want it. So I want that to go off the edge. I want that to overlap it like that. This little guy, the tent is good. He's going to go here. I'm wondering if I should leave that one off, maybe. Okay, I'm going to start with this. I think that's good. I'm going to leave that other one off for now and see what happens. So then you just literally lay it down like this, smooth it. If you're happy with the placement, like that. Oh, thanks, Tristan. You just pick it up like this. It's stuck to the press and seal, you see. This is already glued down, so we're good there. And then you just take your glue and you glue it all down on the back, all in one spot. Oh, was my glue finally... Oh, nope. I was like, is my glue finally running out? Did it finally bite the bullet? But no, there's still glue. I love press and seal. Yeah, me too. It's so good for this. So then, now that you have the glue on the back, you just take it over here, line it up where you want it, and it's see-through, so you can see where you want it to go. Line it up just right, and then press it down. Bam! You've got your glue all where you need it, and then you just peel the press and seal off. And you've got a perfect background. And then you can reuse that. You don't have to just throw it away. You can use it again for another project. I'm wondering if I should try to like add the bushes in somewhere else, like down here or something. Or maybe like over on this side. I don't know. You put the other grass at his feet to make it look like he's walking behind it. Then you'll have the third strip of sorts. I was thinking about that, but the thing is that, like, I love the way his little feet look so much that I kind of don't want to cover him up. I, like, love it. I don't know. He looks so cute. But what I think I am going to do, actually, is make a path sort of coming out from the tent, like so. And then I'm just going to get, that was GB1, and then I'm just going to get progressively darker colors, like this. This one is EB, oh, what is it? EB1, like this. And in a perfect world, I would have done this before I attached this to my card, but, you know, it is what it is. So we're just sort of kind of expanding on the scene, I guess. Using a progressively darker, and I think I'll probably add in like some that are larger little circles or whatever, so they're not all exactly the same, but I'm trying to make it kind of look like a little dirt or gravel path. Like that. Oh, thanks, Christine. I love you guys. All right, so then what I will do is I'm going to take some of the DG colors that I used to make the grass and sort of make like a little grass sort of border around the outside of the path so that, again, it kind of makes it look more like it's an actual path. And again, I'm just going to kind of add like a little bit of grass over here. It's okay if the grass doesn't cover the whole thing here, because this is kind of like that woodsy, grassy, you know, like where you have a path, but the grass isn't necessarily growing everywhere. It's kind of like more dirt. And then you just kind of have some grass popping up here and there. That's kind of going along the edge of the path there. cute. I know you guys can't see this super well. The glare kind of makes it hard to see what's going on. And then we're just going to use just a touch of the darkest one. Cute. I love it. Okay, and then I'm going to go back in with the browns. I'm going to add in a little shadow for his feet, and I'm actually going to add that shadow over here as well. I'm probably going to have to turn this upside down a little bit to get underneath here, but I'm going to continue the shadow like off the page and then over here so that it gives him sort of like a grounded little look. And then we're going to do the same thing here and then the same here, and I'm going to fade those out a little bit with a lighter brown. So that was EB7, so I'm going to go in with EB3 and kind of just go over top of those with our little plants here for the shadow. Extend him out just a little bit. So sweet. Okay, I am going to go up underneath actually. Let's see if I can get under there. Yeah. Just so there's not like a clear line that you can see where it ends. There. Now it's like a little bit less. Hi, Heidi. How's it going? All right. Oh my gosh, look at him. He's so stinking cute. So then we've got Adventure this way. He's got his little line, which kind of gives us the third stripe, sort of. Because he's got his little shadow there. I think he's looking super cute. Adorable. All right. So then the only thing left is, I think I'm going to actually try to trim this. Again, I should have done all this before attaching everything. I'm going to trim this down to, what am I going to trim it down to? Do I want to do 5 by 3.75? Let's do it. I know this seems crazy. Don't panic. I'm just going to keep it in here and keep going until I get it off. Let's see. 5. Again, I should have done this before I'm going to do it from this side too. Before I attached everything, especially before I attached the foam tape that is on top here, but it's okay. We got it trimmed down and we're fine. And then I'm just going to trim off this side, which will be much easier. I'm going to take it to 3.75 like so. And then I'm just going to plop it onto a white card base because why the heck not? I like the white. The crisp white just makes me feel happy about things. So here we go. There we go on our little white card base. I'm just gonna put it here. Let's see what's on. Oh, this one's ripped. I'm not gonna use that one. It's ripped. We've got a side opening one that we can use here. It's already at least cut if it's not folded. I miss you, Heidi. How have you been, friend? I think I got a little bit of green and brown ink on the back of that, but that's okay. This is a super cute card. Oh my god, you guys are so sweet. I really like how it's turning out. No, I don't need to do that. That's not good. Okay. And then let's see. Try to get it even. This never works out for me, but you know. Yeah, it's higher at the top. I don't think it's worth taking it off, though. I'm just going to leave it. It's a little bit crooked, but the ripped one will be for a family member at Christmas time. That's hilarious. I might try to trim just a touch off the top here, but I may not bother. It's a little bit off center as far as height-wise, but I don't think I really care that much. There's like a big crash out in the hallway. Anyway, I think that's it, you guys. Our card is done and ready to go. I am obsessed. It just says adventure this way. So I could then open it up and put a happy birthday in the center if I needed to or whatever. It doesn't even matter. It's perfect. I freaking love it. I actually really, really like how this turned out. I hope you guys love it too. Yay. All right, I'm going to go and get some dinner now. So I am done for tonight, but I will see you guys again next week for another live stream. And hopefully I'll have some other videos coming up as well, too. I love you guys to pieces, and I will see you next time. Bye.